Piers Morgan, 56, has lashed out at the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex, 40, after it was revealed Prince Harry, 37, had created a report on how to end fake news. The plan is part of Harry's role as a commissioner on disinformation for the Aspen Institute, which is based in Washington, D.C. He announced on Monday on the Archie website that the Commission on Information Disorder at the Aspen Institute had set out a list of 15 specific recommendations for leaders to consider adopting across the public, private and non-profit sectors. But the former Good Morning Britain presenter took to his Twitter to hit out at the Queen's grandson and his wife. In view of his 7.9 million followers, Piers wrote, "Start with your fork-tongued missus, mate." The message followed a string of laughing emojis. Piers' statement comes after the broadcaster doubled down on his remarks about refusing to believe a word Meghan Markle says following the Duchess' apology for misleading the courts over her recollection of information given by her aides to the authors of Finding Freedom. The Duchess admitted to misleading the courts over her recollection of information given by her aides to the writer of an unauthorized biography, Finding Freedom, which is based on her and her husband Prince Harry. Meghan had previously denied she had any involvement in the book. Piers defended his statement, which he made following his bombshell departure from Good Morning Britain earlier this year over a row about the Sussexes' landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey. Taking to Twitter, Piers shared a series of newspaper clippings to support his argument. He typed, "I've now had 8 months to carefully reflect on my statement that I don't believe a word Meghan Markle says. And I still don't." Twitter users took to the tweet to discuss the controversy surrounding the Sussexes. Murphy_LW stated, "It's a good day when we don't hear something about Harry and Meghan. Unfortunately, USA is stuck with them. But TBH, I really feel sorry for Harry. To be separated from his country and his family, must be difficult for him." Leah Mohammed argued, "What is the end game here, Piers? What does this family have to do to get you off their backs? Or let me put it in another way, when will you decide, you've won this one and move on to another? What are your key success factors?" Kate Sweet 209276447 said, "Piers, you have been proven right all along on this. It will be interesting to see how she gets herself out of this situation. I doubt she can. Hopefully, she will now go and lead a quiet life, so we don't have to hear from her again." Wishful thinking on that. Another news, Meghan Markle complained that the royal family controlled every part of her life, apart from one. Her bombshell emails disclosed in court now reveal that Meghan Markle was insistent that she didn't have a stylist, and that it was the only thing she seemed to be able to control. Royal aide Jason Knauf dramatically broke ranks to reveal bombshell texts and emails with the Duchess, in which she says she finds it personally frustrating that people claimed she had a stylist. Text messages and emails between Meghan, 40, and her former communications secretary were made public for the first time last week. Amid her claims that she had no control over her life while in the firm, Meghan admits that she did have authority over her personal styling. In a tweet, one person named Meghan's friends as her stylist, which the Duchess clearly took issue with. In August, the Duchess wrote Knauf an email which read, "You know how personally frustrating I find the stylist narrative, as it's the only thing I seem to still have any control over, my personal styling. But given we are being asked to cooperate with this evidently authoritative biography I need to share, I will not be comfortable doing so if this person is considered an authority and is tweeting the below. Can we set up a time to chat? I feel he needs to be back briefed ASAP if there's any conversation about working with him moving forward." He's being quoted in Town and Country and various others as saying, "Redacted, styled me," which is patently untrue. And when Meghan sent a briefing note to Knauf to give to the Finding Freedom authors, she reiterated the fact she didn't have a stylist. In her notes, written in the third person, the final line reads simply, "Also Meghan does not work with a stylist." Redacted, is her close friend. This comes after Meghan told Oprah Winfrey during her bombshell interview in March that she felt trapped with the royal family. She also said that she experienced suicidal thoughts, as well as having to hand over her passport, driver's license and keys. Meghan also claimed a senior royal had asked how dark Harry and Meghan's son Archie would be when born and how royal life had left her on the verge of suicide.